Hello. So once again I'm going to climb the same mountain as the last time. This time I'm hoping it will be an pleasant experience, because last time it really wasn't, because I didn't find any good firewood, so I was just fighting that stove all night, getting all smoke into my lungs and being cold and quite miserable. But this time I've built myself a Pulk sled, so now I'm bringing firewood. This time I should get that stove going. So this just happened 1 minute into the hike. Tipped over. Yeah, I guess it's a bit high center of gravity on it. Doesn't look that professional. Let's see if I can tie it up a bit. So the amount of snow was not exactly what I had hoped for. I'm lucky that Pulk only cost €10. I think it will be quite beaten up. Look at this, for example. Yeah, that's what I'm passing right now. We'll have to examine how the bottom of the Pulk looks when we're at camp. Getting worse. Yeah, I don't think I can be going this style for a very long time. We'll try it for a bit, and then we'll see if there is some more snow if I get higher. So I've got this difficult bit left, then I think it will be more flat and more snow. Let's see how the Pulk held up all that rock we just passed. It's not too bad. It will hold up for this hike, at least. I made it up to my previous campsite, which was right there, and if I'm looking at the map, this mountain Bronberget should get higher over there, so I'm hoping for a campsite with an even better view, but it does look kind of difficult to walk, so we'll see. I'll make an attempt. So this will be my camp. This has to be it. I can't go any further because the trail got just too difficult up the mountain. I had kind of wished for a little bit more view than last time, but I will have to do. Now at least I would like to see if I can get the tent warm and cozy this time when I have firewood with me. I will just quickly set up the tent and the stove now, because I think I only have about 1 hour more of light. Managed to get the tent up and the stove just before it's getting a bit too dark. So it's 4 p.m. and It's very late. Should have had coffee an hour ago. And it's getting dark. Time to light up. And time to get the stove going. And for me to get some coffee. It's absolutely high time for that. Now it's 9:30. I had a great dinner and also managed to get some fire going with some firewood I found outside. So yeah, this is all firewood I found. Pine. It's not burning great, but it's burning enough so I can have a cozy time with this book just got as a Christmas gift, which is about fire, actually. The fire habits of the Sapmi people. Very interesting, and centuries of wisdom on how to arrange fire. Good morning. I had not too good sleep. I put the sleeping mat on an incline, so I was sliding down all the night until I decided enough is enough, and I moved everything around in here and finally found a really good sleeping position. So I had a few hours of good sleep in the morning, but it was quite miserable. I also realized I hadn't quite figured out how to use the sleeping bag properly. So, and now I did. So I had a couple of really good hours in the morning at least. I saved a little bit of wood for the morning coffee. It's going to be so good. Now I'm all packed and ready to go back to the warmth and coziness of a regular house. about the Pulk sled, or cargo Pulk, or whatever you call it. There are a ton of DIY videos on YouTube on how to build your own Pulk. I copied Brooke Whipple's design. You can find her on YouTube on the account Girl in the Woods. Very easy design and cheap as well. I got this €10 kids sled, and I just drilled a few holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and ran a rope through it like this, because then when I pull it, it's not pulling on one single point, so I break the sled, but it's pulling all around it. And the rope also doubles as attachment points for these straps. And also, when you tighten the straps, this also gets tight, which is good for the handling. So it's just one single rope, and it runs through these electrical tubes, and here you just drill a hole, so the rope goes through here, out through the other hole. You just tie it up. Oh, that's a bad. Yeah, I'm not a knot master. And then you just have this. What's it called again? I can't remember the English word now. And I just attach it like this to my backpack, and that's it. And you should cross the tubes like this, and when you do that, the Pulk is steering much better. So when you turn, the Pulk steers in the right direction, makes it a lot easier to handle. So that's it. It's working. One problem with it was that it did flip over quite a few times, and I think the main reason for that is just that it's a bit too small, so I had to pack it a bit high. Now I'm out of the firewood, but when I had the firewood on it, I had to pack it even higher, so the center of gravity made it so high, so it easily flipped over. I think if you're really going to do this, you need to get a bigger sled or Pulk, so you can get everything down low, so it doesn't flip over. So I'm not sure I'm going to use this very much when I go on difficult trails like this, but at least it's a really good child sled. I had my 5-year-old on it, and he loved it. This was a step forward. I did manage to have a decently cozy evening because I brought firewood. I got the fire going really well, but I still don't feel I'm really there. It is not that cozy that you can like take your boots off and spend the whole night reading a book. Still need to struggle a bit with the firewood I bought, it was not enough, so I got out and got more firewood. And again, the firewood collected from this wood was, even though I learned now a bit on how to find dry firewood, it still burnt a lot worse than the birch that I brought. So a step forward, but I still need to figure out how to do this so you get it really comfortable when winter camping. I think there is some part on the gear point of view and some part on the strategy I need to figure out. To be continued. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.